And now I'd like to introduce an icon to introduce an icon. In my first job after college, I sat and listened to the radio at my desk. I desperately wanted to win a contest that they had. One day I did. I must have not been getting my job done. And the voice at the other end of the phone was Jim Kerr. This morning when I got in the train, the last voice I heard in my car was Jim Kerr. Millions have listened to him over the years, and when you've been doing something for 40 years and you're still getting paid, you're not good. You're great. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Kerr.
Well, there are bands, and then there are movements. And from the very start, the Grateful Dead has been a movement. Rooted in soulful harmonies, luminous jams, themes of peace and love that struck a chord with generations of fans, Following the Dead has always, from the very beginning, been a calling. And here in New York at Madison Square Garden, fans have been called to follow for more than 30 years. The Grateful Dead rank third in most performances at the Garden, behind only Billy Joel and Elton John. And had Jerry lived, Elton and Billy would be chasing them for the record. They really would. Because it's incredible. They played 52 sold-out shows between 1979 and 1994. Think of that, 52 sold-out shows, and their fans, the Grateful Dead community here in the New York metropolitan area, remember in detail, I mean real detail, each and every one of them. Like that wonderful transition from Scarlet Begonias to Fire on the Mountain on September 5th, 1979 in the second set. That will never be forgotten. And everyone going to Penn Station or walking along 7th Avenue knew when the Dead were playing at the Garden, as their fans would gather here hours before each concert. And unlike before some other shows, the extended finger on the Grateful Dead's fans' hand would be this one. A happy finger, which meant, I'm looking for a miracle. Is there just one ticket, please? One extra ticket. And you know something? Miracles happened. Miracles happened for the fans, and miracles happened every time the Grateful Dead took the stage. As certain styles of music soared or dipped in popularity, the Grateful Dead never stopped packing the Garden. In 1988 and 1991, they had sold-out runs of 9 shows each. The first time I played a Grateful Dead record on the radio was in 1969. The first time I played one on the radio in New York was in 1974. In the 1990s, my son followed the Grateful Dead from one end of the nation to the other, and I visited Western Union offices every 3 days for the entire summer. And now it's 2015, I have a granddaughter who dances to the music of the Grateful Dead, generation after generation after generation. As their music lives forever, we have to celebrate the fact that one of the places where that music will live forever is this building, Madison Square Garden. Please join me in welcoming one of the greatest and most influential group of artists in the history of music to their rightful place in the Madison Square Garden Walk of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Weir, Bill Kreutzman, and Trixie Garcia and Reya Hart, representing the Garcia and Hart families. Congratulations on your induction. Come on up. Everybody get around here. Yeah, just get around your... Okay. There's a lot of them, so I'll just get out of the way. Except for one picture that I hope somebody will send me a copy of. Who's this guy?
Hi, I'm Trixie Garcia. I'm Jerry's daughter. It's such an honor to, first of all, for me to be part of such a wonderful legacy that is the Grateful Dead, and to be an ambassador to something that changed so many lives and made so many people happy and so much dancing. We're going to be, in this Walk of Fame alongside of a bunch of other really influential and wonderful people, and that's a real honor. The feeling this whole building shake when the Grateful Dead used to play here was an amazing sensation. And I want to let these guys, these are the real artists, and I'm just honored to be able to be a part of it. And thank you guys.
I just want to say thank you on behalf of my father. Some of my best memories. The last time we were here when I was 16 years old, I got to stand behind my dad's giant, massive drum kit at the back, and just standing behind these like massive drums and hearing it echo through the entire arena. It was one of those magic moments that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. It was really special. So thank you all for having us.
Thank you. Hello, it's great to be here. This building held so many memories. I don't know where I could start to begin to tell you. But out of about 2,300 shows that the Grateful Dead played, the 52 that we played here were more than amazing. The building shook and rolled and did everything. And some people did get to hold their fingers up, and it was a miracle for them. But it was a miracle for us, too, to get to play for such a lively audience. The audiences here are amazing. They would never let you down. You never felt tired here. You were always energized to play in the garden. So thank you for the Walk of Fame. It's an amazing thing, and it brings back so many great memories. I can't begin to tell you. Thank you very much.
Somebody earlier touched on an important point, I think, the soul of the place, this place. And, I imagine some of it resides with the staff, the people who run this place and just know how to do it. But it's also the people who come here who came here to watch us. This place was different. There are a few places that we used to kind of look forward to playing, but this place was horrifying. At the same time, it was titillating. The audience here, they were discerning, but at the same time, ravenous. And it called from us something that wasn't called from us in other places. As I say, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to feel when I was about to walk on stage here. I just knew that I had to do it. And we knew that we had to do it. We had to rise to the occasion every time. And every time was a new occasion. Every time it was a challenge. At the same time, an enormous opportunity. We were pissed off and at the same time thankful for the opportunity to walk on stage here. I want to thank this place for, and I also want to thank, I want to acknowledge the guys that can't be here today. Pigpen, Brent, Keith, and Jerry. I want to thank them all. And thank you.